Hey everyone, it's Tutorial. Today let's talk about what happens when life knocks you down. We've all had those moments, flat on our faces, feeling like staying down is easier, but real courage isn't about never falling, it's about getting back up. Resilience isn't a trait you're born with. It's a skill you can practice and build. It's about how you talk to yourself when you're down, how you reach out, and how you find the strength to stand up again. This isn't about avoiding the fall. It's about learning how to rise. If you're ready to explore what it means to be brave and resilient, subscribe and join the conversation. Let's choose courage over comfort and step into this together. When we get knocked down, it can feel like the world stops for a moment. Whether it's a personal setback, a failed project, or a missed opportunity, these moments can leave us feeling lost and uncertain about what comes next. The first thing that happens is a story starts playing in our head. It's almost automatic. Our minds rush to make sense of what happened, often filling in the blanks with our deepest fears and insecurities. Usually, it's full of shame and self-criticism. Thoughts like, "I'm not good enough. I knew I'd fail." These inner voices can be harsh, echoing old doubts and making us question our worth. But a positive mindset isn't about ignoring pain or pretending everything is fine. It's about reality checking those stories, challenging the negative narrative, and choosing to see things as they truly are. Ask yourself, is this story true, or is it just fear talking? Are you seeing the situation clearly, or are you letting old wounds color your perspective? Separate who you are from what happened. You are not your mistakes, and your setbacks do not define your value as a person. The project failed. You are not a failure. Self-compassion is a game changer. When you treat yourself with kindness, you create space for growth and healing. It rewires your brain and grounds you in your own worthiness. Over time, this practice helps you build a foundation of inner strength that can weather any storm. Instead of spiraling into shame, shift your narrative. That was a tough moment, but I can get through it. Remind yourself that setbacks are part of the journey, not the end of the road. Pay attention to your self-talk. Is it judgmental or filled with grace? Choose grace. The words you say to yourself matter more than you think. They shape your reality. Own your story so you can write the ending. You have the power to decide what comes next, no matter how the past chapters have unfolded. This isn't easy. It's a daily practice. Some days will be harder than others, but every effort counts. Each time you choose kindness over criticism, you're making progress, but every time you do it, you build resilience. You become stronger, more adaptable, and better equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. True strength comes from how we talk to ourselves when we're down. It's in those quiet moments of self-encouragement that we find the courage to rise again. So, start by being a little kinder to yourself today. Even the smallest act of self-compassion can spark a powerful change within you. That's the first step to rising strong. Remember, every new beginning starts with believing in yourself, even when it's hard. When you're feeling down, it can seem like the world is moving on without you, and you're stuck in place. In those moments, even the smallest task can feel overwhelming, and the idea of getting all the way back up to where you once were might seem impossible. The truth is, getting all the way back up doesn't happen in one giant leap. It's a process, and it's okay if it takes time. That's why resilience is built one small, realistic step at a time. Each tiny action you take is a building block, laying the foundation for your comeback. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can do right now, in this moment, that will move me forward, even just a little? Maybe it's just sitting up in bed or standing up from the couch. It doesn't have to be dramatic or impressive to count. Or maybe it's as simple as taking a deep, intentional breath, reminding yourself that you're still here, and you're still trying. The goal should be so small and manageable that you can't talk yourself out of it. If it feels almost too easy, you're on the right track. Overwhelm leads to shutdown, but small wins, no matter how tiny, create momentum. Each one is a signal to your brain that progress is possible. Celebrate the effort, not just the finish line. Give yourself credit for every step, every attempt, every moment you choose to keep going. Each tiny step is a victory. Putting on your shoes, brushing your teeth, or even just getting out of bed, making a call, sending a text, or sitting up, These are all wins worth acknowledging. Think of it like climbing a ladder, one rung at a time. You don't have to reach the top today. You just have to take the next step. Focus on the next right thing, not the whole journey ahead. Looking too far forward can be intimidating, so keep your attention on what's right in front of you. Small, concrete goals keep you grounded and present. Write them down and let yourself feel the satisfaction of checking them off. When you achieve one, let it sink in. Pause, breathe, and recognize that you're building resilience, one step at a time. Don't feel like you have to map out the whole comeback. The path will reveal itself as you move forward. Just take the next step, no matter how small. That's all you need to focus on right now. With each step, you prove to yourself that you can rise again. And that's how real progress is made, one small, courageous action at a time. No one gets through tough times alone. Even the strongest among us need a hand to hold or a shoulder to lean on when life gets overwhelming. It's a universal truth. Everyone faces moments when they need support, and that's nothing to be ashamed of. We're wired for connection, but shame makes us want to hide. When we're struggling, it's easy to believe we're the only ones feeling this way, but isolation only deepens our pain. The urge to withdraw is natural, but it's connection that truly heals. The moment you share your struggle with someone trustworthy, shame loses its grip. Speaking your truth out loud, even if your voice shakes, is the first step toward freedom from the weight you're carrying. A support network isn't about quantity. It's about having one or two people you can be real with. It's not about having a crowd, but about having a safe space where you can drop the mask and be your authentic self. These are your marble jar friends, the ones who respond with empathy, not judgment. They listen without trying to fix you, and they honor your vulnerability with compassion and respect. Empathy is the antidote to shame. When someone meets your pain with understanding, it reminds you that you're not alone and that your feelings are valid. It's not about fixing, it's about being present. Sometimes the greatest gift you can give or receive is simply sitting together in silence, knowing someone is there for you. Building this network takes time and vulnerability. Trust grows with each honest conversation, each moment of showing up for one another, and each shared experience, both joyful and difficult. Show up for others and let them show up for you. Support is a two-way street. When you offer help, you strengthen your bonds, and when you accept help, you allow others to feel needed and valued. Not everyone has earned the right to hear your story. Choose wisely. Protect your heart by sharing with those who have proven themselves trustworthy, and remember that it's okay to set boundaries. Reaching out for help is an act of courage, not weakness. It takes strength to admit you need support, and it's a sign of self-respect to seek it out. When you allow yourself to be supported, you build resilience and give others a chance to do the same. Every time you lean on your network, you're also giving them permission to lean on you when they need it. Connection is a practice, and it's the foundation for rising strong. Like any skill, it grows stronger the more you nurture it, and it becomes a source of strength in every area of your life. Who's in your arena squad? Who are the people you trust to stand by you, cheer you on, and pick you up when you fall? If you don't have one, start building it now. It's never too late to reach out, to make new connections, and to invest in relationships that will help you weather life's storms and celebrate its joys. After a fall, it's tempting to run away and pretend it never happened. But resilience means having the courage to look back and get curious about what happened. Ask, what choices led here? What emotions came up? What's the story I'm telling myself? This isn't about blame. It's about learning. Every setback holds a lesson, but you have to be willing to rumble with the experience. If you don't, the same patterns will repeat. Approach your failures with curiosity, not judgment. The goal isn't a perfect answer, it's integrating the experience into your story. Like kintsugi, the Japanese art of repairing pottery with gold, your cracks become part of your strength. Make time for reflection, journal, talk to a friend, or just walk and think. Without this, you just collect scars. With it, you gain wisdom. Self-knowledge is a powerful tool for resilience. It helps you rise stronger next time. You can't be resilient if you're running on empty. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. True self-care is about knowing what replenishes you and making it a priority. Stress is inevitable, but you have to complete the stress cycle. Move your body, breathe deeply, laugh, cry, connect. Without this, stress gets trapped and leads to burnout. Your resilience is like a battery. Every challenge drains it. Self-care recharges it. Set boundaries. Say no to what drains you, yes to what fills you. Schedule self-care like any important meeting. Taking care of yourself is the most generous thing you can do for others. Be honest. Are you filling your well or running on empty? Building resilience means building a sustainable life. We make plans, but life rarely follows them. When the map disappears, we can get stuck, or we can adapt. Resilient people bend, pivot, and get curious about new possibilities. Like a river, they flow around obstacles, always moving forward. Adaptability means holding your vision loosely and being flexible with your strategy. Focus on what you can control, not what you can't. Sometimes that means learning new skills or redefining success. Let go of the need for certainty. Take one step at a time. The most resilient people see roadblocks as detours to new opportunities. They ask, what paths are open to me now? Adaptability turns crisis into possibility. It's messy, but it's where growth happens. Practice flexibility, and you'll find new ways to rise. The highest level of resilience is embracing change as an opportunity for growth. We don't bounce back. We're changed by adversity. The real question is, will it make us smaller or more compassionate and courageous? Embracing change means believing struggle can lead to growth, what psychologists call post-traumatic growth. It's a conscious choice to integrate pain into your story and let it make you better. Shift from, why is this happening to me, to, what is this teaching me? Trust the process of becoming. Endings are always followed by new beginnings. The cloud isn't just a silver lining, it's part of the pattern that brings growth. Get curious about your relationship with change and trust you can rise from the ashes. That's the promise of resilience. So, there you have it. 7 strategies to write your own rising strong story. It starts with your self-talk, your small goals, and your support network. It continues with learning from your falls, keeping your well full, staying flexible, and embracing change. This work is messy and brave, but it's the foundation of a wholehearted life. The world needs your story of resilience. By rising, you light the way for others. If this resonated, subscribe and join our community. Remember, the goal isn't to avoid the arena, it's to know how to rise.